Good morning, our excellent viewers, depending on the countries of the world you are watching us from. This morning, we are at Okoy Arikbo House, where we have the Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture. We have informed you earlier that Cross River is rich in tourism, arts and culture. And we want to convince you this morning by carrying out this exclusive adventure so that those that love to invest in tourism, arts and culture can begin to head towards Cross River State, Nigeria, West Africa. Our timid population, unemployed youth, and other investment that people have been itching to involve in could not be totally harnessed without involving tourism, arts, and culture. Sit tight as we present to you what is happening in Cross River State. I am Captain Richard, reporting for Adamazi TV. Good morning, our viewers. As I promised you that Adamazi TV is with a commitment of connecting all Africans back to their roots. And connecting Africans to their roots is not just to tell them about where they come from, but is to attract them to invest in where they come from. Today you'll be surprised to see who I'm with, but you are going to hear from the horse's mouth so that you confirm truly that Africa is blessed. And this morning we'll be introducing to you our guests. Watch and share. Please, we are from Adamazi TV, and our core vision is to connect all Africans back to their roots so that they can invest and also employ our people either directly or indirectly. So this morning, our viewers are expecting to know who you are. Please, sir, can we know you, sir?
My name is Honorable Chief Abubakar Ewa, Honorable Commissioner for Tourism, Arts and Culture, Cross River State.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Welcome, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Our viewers would like to know everything about tourism, art and culture in Cross River State as much as you can.
All right. Cross River State, the world know, is a tourism destination state. It's not just tourism, the creative economy, which is the art and the cultural heritage of the people, is very dear. We are happy that we have a tourism and cultural friendly governor, His Excellency Senator Prince Bassey Ederotu. Yeah. In the tourism sector, we have the Calabar Carnival. This is an event that is yearly in December, and public servants from 1st of December to 31st of December are always on holidays. It is the peak of the Christmas season. It is wrapped up with the state Calabar Carnival. Calabar Carnival has gone international, and a lot of visitors across the world come there to participate in the carnival. It's not just the carnival. We have a lot, especially in the eco-tourism sector. This is part of the country in Nigeria. I'm talking Nigeria now, where you have the endangered species of animals like the gorillas. We have the gorilla project because we are protecting our gorillas. The gorillas can only be found in this part of Nigeria. Not just the gorilla, the drill monkeys can be found in Cross River State and the sister country, which is the Republic of Cameroon. So we have gorillas, we have elephants. So ecotourism is growing in Cross River State, and we are developing a policy to see how we can grow the ecotourism sector. In the cultural aspect of it, Cross River State is a very cultured state. You know our history. Even the Oba of Calabar. Calabar is a traditional it's a traditional city where you have the first presidential lodge, the whole of this country. Calabar was the first Nigerian capital. So it's a very historical country. 40% of the slaves that were taken away, from this part of the world passes through the Marina beach here in Calabar. And that is why you see in our cultural exchange, when we are celebrating our Ekpe, you see we have people from Brazil, we have people from Cuba, Trinidad and Tobago, because we have a cultural heritage that is linked. Because when these slaves were carried from here, they keep practicing the culture they took away from Cross River State. That is why you see during Otomobong and the carnival, our brothers in Cuba, our brothers in Brazil will always come to share with us here. Cross River State, like I said, also is agro-tourism. Agro-tourism is more of cultural festival. 90% of our cultural festival are agriculture based. You have the Leboku International Festival, which is a new yam. From the month of August to September, the traffic to the Cross River Central and North will be so heavy that people come all the way from Cameroon to come and participate in our New Yam Festival. Not just the New Yam Festival, we also have the Cassava Festival, the Cocoa Festival, because all these festivals are agriculture based. Some of the best festivals you can find in Cross River State, which are cultural, is the Leboku International Festival, the Ikom New Yam Festival, the Bakon New Yam Festival, the Boki New Yam Festival, the Boki Wancho Cassava Festival, the Ukele Yala, Bekwara, Obudu, and Obaniku. All these festivals are cultural. So, but they are agriculture based. So, between the month of August and September, the traffic is always very high to Cross River State. In the arts development, the creative economy is one of the areas that Nigeria has broken even. And in Cross River State, we are doing the same. We are encouraging the performing artists, the young ones. We say catch them young. And if you look at the artwork, even what where I'm sitting now, is a student that have produced this very seat I'm sitting. So you see that the creative economy in Cross River State is also growing. We organize fashion shows a lot by designing our own cultural dresses that have lineage to all our cultural heritage. So the creative economy, which is the art, is doing very well. Organize, Miss Leboku, Miss Bichomi Fair, which is a New Yam Festival. So when you organize all these pageantries, it grows the traffic also in the creative economy, in the art development.
Wow. That's interesting, sir. That's very, very interesting. So I know we have a limited time schedule, but I would like to ask some more questions, sir. So in which areas can investors come in to promote art, culture, and tourism, thereby creating jobs to our thinly populated unemployed youth, either direct investment or indirect?
We can do that. Investors can come in to develop our ecotourism. I'll give you a few examples. We have what we call the Swallow City, where swallow birds migrate all the way from Europe down to Cross River State in a place called Kabakebuki local government. And they stay here for about 6-7 months for going back. We even know some of them from the country, the Austria, Italy, and all of that, because some of them they are ringed. You write the Italy, Austria. So they come here in millions. They come here to roast here in Cross River State. So once the ecologists are developed, it will create an employment. We have a policy of community-based tourism. I'll give you an example. We are developing Falls. And the way at which we are developing Falls, the community is involved. It's a tripartite arrangement. The investors that come, for instance, Sterling Bank is developing Falls. Sterling Bank gets revenue, the community gets revenue, and government also get revenue. But in all this, we train our children in tour guiding. We have been able, His Excellency has been able to facilitate the Institute of Hospitality and Tourism, a federal government institute into, we have a campus today in Calabar. So we train people in tour guiding, you know, fashions and all of that. So this create employment for the teeming youth. So the whoever investors that will come and you know, develop our eco-tourism sectors. We have gorillas, we have chimpanzees, we have monkeys and all of that. If these places are developed, tour guiding alone will create a lot of employment for the people. The community will benefit greatly. Immensely they will benefit because it's community-based tourism. The food vendors, you know, will be able to make money. The transporters, even the Okada riders, will be able to generate revenue. That is where we can create employment.
Okay, that's good, sir. Interesting. But sir, what can your good office, the Ministry of Tourism, Art and Culture, do to encourage investors, most especially media houses like Adamazi TV, like our own?
You see, we have been encouraging investors. I'll give you an example. Yes. Kada Cinema came to Cross River State. There was an accident of fire. His Excellency graciously approved the sum of 205 million to as a kind of intervention so that they can remain in business. That is a kind of governor we have. He's very passionate for investors to come and invest in this country. Because, I mean, in this state. Because a lot of those things you see, for instance, the Kada Cinema, it will take away these youth from very bad activities. Once they are watching the film, that they are being diverted to see what is going on in the state. And we want people to invest. We have a Budu cattle ranch. It's yearning for investors, good investors. Cattle ranch is an international place where the temperate, the weather in the ranch cannot be found except maybe in Taraba State. So it's a place that all the presidents of this country have been able to spend either 2 or 3 days at the ranch. It's like, in fact, if it's purely developed, it can become Camp David in Nigeria.
That's interesting.
Yes.
Very fascinating, sir. So you have so far done justice to number 6 question, but let us not, let me just put it. Can you tell our viewers some of the cultural events in Cross River that can drive direct and indirect employment? You've said much about that. Yeah. Maybe you can add more to it, sir.
Yeah, you have the Otumobong here in Calabar. You know, like I said, we used to have visitors outside the country. And when they come, one of the major things the youth people create employment or create an access to finances is the tour guiding. It's very important. Taking a city tour alone in Calabar is plenty of money. It's from the tour guide. Yes. You understand? Yes. And the transporters will also make money out of it. Yes. The hospitality sector will also generate money. Yes. So the money will go to various areas. Yes. Correct. Yes.
So by your explanation and what we have seen, there have been so many cultural activities and events across the river. But I think we need to have more involving media partners so that the world can know actually what is happening. Because I see some of these things that you are mentioning, there are some that I'm just hearing today, like this ecotourism.
It's an area we need investors. Really, we need investors. You see beautiful sites. Once investors can come and make this site visitor ready, they will be able to recoup the investment. Like Sterling Bank has taken the lead in Kwafos. We have Agbokun Waterfalls. We create events that will attract traffic. And once traffic comes, the economy of that local community will shoot out.
So we need some media partners to continue to sell
we need media. We need media. That is why the state will graciously and will welcome your television outlet. Very fantastic, because we don't. It's a television station that is very specific. Yes. It has its target audience. Yes. And because Cross River State is a culture and tourism state, yes, the television will be very, very active, yes, and will create an awareness, yes, to other media houses, yes, to know what is happening, yes, in Cross River State.
Definitely, sir. That is our core value, sir. Definitely, sir. Sir, let me just ask This one more question before we summarize. I know I have bugged you so much.
No, it's okay.
You have to, because this will help in promoting our states, attracting investors, and also help us to make profit also.
Plenty
So
profit.
it's a good business. It's not a waste of time, sir. So what has the government done previously and presently to encourage investors to exploit tourism, art, and culture?
You know, tourism does not thrive in a hostile environment. The state government, under the leadership of His Excellency Senator Prince Bassey, has been able to change the security architecture. Tourism thrive in a friendly environment. So he has changed the security architecture where visitors, one, are safe, which is important. And he also set a standard through the Tourism Bureau to ensure that the hotels, the hospitality sector, have also set standard. Because the face of the receptionist in a hotel, the character sketch is what will give the world an idea of what that place is. So we have been able to educate. His Excellency have created standard to ensure that all the hotels in Calabar and beyond must know what hospitality is all about. And His Excellency has also promoted this event by making sure that his political appointees and directors are exposed by going to places like Akaba International Travel Market and other collaborating, agencies around the world, so that we can get experience from them and bring it to bear in our state.
Wow. That's interesting. That's interesting, sir. Good one. Cross River had a good image of environment friendly, both hospitable and everything. I think we were here in one of the carnivals and we enjoyed the atmosphere of Cross River and the goodies here in Calabar. It's experience to have, by anybody. And lastly, lastly, what advice do you have? Before I go to this question, sir, tell us a little about Cross River State Art and Cultural Carnival during because I know some of our viewers are already preparing for Calabar Carnival.
Yeah. The carnival has a lot of components. You have the main carnival, you have the bikers carnival, you also have the cultural carnival and children carnival. So it has a lot of components. But in the cultural carnival, we do invite other states to participate. It's not just Cross River. There's cultural exchange.
Yes.
And the bridge state, which is Edo, Delta, the South states, must always participating in the cultural carnival. Even Sokoto, Taraba participate in our cultural. So it's an event that once you are here, you will now know that culture is in Nigeria. Not just Cross River State, but culture is in Nigeria.
Yes, sir. So thank you very much. Which advice can you give to our TV station concerning seeing Cross River State as a great opportunity?
First, I will still welcome
Adamazi
TV to Cross River State. From the name, it's cultural. All right.
Thank you very much.
And we are going to create an enabling environment for the television station to strive. That is two. Then three, we must give you the best cooperation. Whatever you require, just come to this ministry. Our governor is a culture-friendly governor, and we will be able to export our culture through Adamazi TV. And you will be involved. The station will be involved, especially in adverts during the cultural festivals. There will be a kind of competition because the advert alone is what will publicize this event, and it will go beyond Cross River, and it will grow the traffic. Once the traffic is grown, means we are making progress. So the television station is very welcome and very strategic, and it's a very special area that has not been touched. So we are going to encourage this TV station.
Thank you very much, sir. Can you just say a final word to our viewer concerning encouraging them, inviting them to come to Cross River State?
Yeah.
As you just said that our governor is a cultural friendly
we're inviting our friends all over the world. to come and participate in the Calabar International Carnival. Then secondly, I will also appreciate and invite other states to come and, you know, to come and see what Adama TV is doing in Cross River State so that they can also take it to their various states. You know, in tourism, it's collaboration, not competition.
Yes, sir.
We'll be able to collaborate with other states to see how we grow the television station.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
My pleasure, sir. Dear excellent viewer, we want to appreciate you for watching, for sitting tight to get this exposure. And we promise you that as long as you keep on with Adamazi TV, we will not hesitate from bringing to you all events and cultural activities from Cross River State. Our commissioner has made us to understand that Cross River is a cultural governor, His Excellency is cultural friendly governor. That is to say that everyone from all parts of the world, including Nigeria, is welcome to Cross River State. So far so good. I've been with Honorable Abubakar Robert Ewa. Keep on watching Adamazi TV and connect through our YouTube channel if you cannot be able to view us on our television. I am Captain Megine Charles, reporting from Okoy, Aripo House, Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you for having me, sir. Thank you very much, sir.